All right, everyone. Here we are with Jumia Technologies, ticker symbol JMIA. And before I jump in, I want to say welcome to all my first-time viewers and investors coming across my channel. Welcome to Invest for Tomorrow. I hope you guys find it informative and helpful, the information I'm about to share. And I hope it means well to you all. And let's go ahead and jump into the chart, right? So the first thing is this had a bullish run, and it's been having a bullish run due to earnings coming up, a lot of great news, um, people highly encouraged with the stock, and it all started too with the news of July 2nd, where they're going to offer 18 million American depository shares and so forth. And as you can see, the 22nd, it went from $8 to 10. It had a slight sell-off, right? People taking profits, and from there, we can just see lift-off, right? And it hit its high for this period within this time frame of $23 and some change. So that is significant on how this stock got rejected at that point. And interesting enough, the rejection happened and it fell from there. The rejection happened at 23.91. That was the highest point this reached. It got rejected earlier at about 23 cents, and then it got rejected at 23 and some change as well, 58 cents. So it came right back, right? Because it got rejected down to the lowest point here, and within that same time frame, it hit its new high. And from there, the rejection started and it started to fall to the point that it's actually below the 50-day moving average now. So the 50-day moving average is 1822. See if I can land exactly on it. This stock is acting up here. It's not allowing me to reach it, but it shows 1821, but it's 1822. That's the 50-day moving average. We're below it. This has reached bearish territory. Will it stay there? That's the question. Now, that's the true resistance level right now in a more zoomed in focus. 1822 is the true resistance to focus on, because once that's broken through, the bears can actually say bye-bye to having control, and the bulls are starting to gain control, and they can use that as support to work their way towards the true resistance level, which is the highest point it reached, and that's the point that will let us know this can reach newer highs, and that's 23.91. Once again, that number is significant because in between that, there's so many resistance levels, but this is the true resistance level that needs to be crossed. Now, this closed out at 1660, but the lowest point in the day was 1565, and if that gets crossed, the bears are tearing this one down. They haven't gained full control, but if 1565 gets crossed from 1660, the bears are starting to tear this one down, bringing it to newer lows and maintaining control, pulling it away from the 50-day moving average. So that's something to bear in mind and be mindful of and watch for. Um, Honestly, I'm not sure what caused this sell-off, or just this resistance was tested and people just started to get fearful, investors and so forth. But if we were to zoom out and look, earnings is coming up on the 12th. There's still time for earnings. So if this was building up because earnings is coming up, um, I'm not sure why people clocked out early, why investors clocked out early, unless some people that were in from here, they felt comfortable and that was enough gains and they wanted to get out, and then maybe they're deciding to get back in, because as you can see, there's a bullish, slight bullish end to the day going back up. And if they can hold that momentum, obviously this stock will continue in this direction, unless that does this and it continues in this direction. So we're going to have to see how this plays out, not just tomorrow, not just the following day, but the rest of the week. and all the way towards the date of earnings, because that's really going to let you know how attracted and encouraged investors are to stay in this stock if its earnings are going to be good or bad. Those are some cues to pay close attention to. Now, I did want to share with you guys the resistance level, the support level of 1565, the 50-day moving average. Also, so you guys can see on what side of it is. It's below it, which is bearish territory, and the main resistance level that needs to be crossed for a bullish rally to be formed and continued, because anything between this area, right, in between the resistance and the 50-day moving average, yeah, this is all bullish territory, but the real bullish territory to continue or form a rally will be after this resistance level of $23 and some change. So keep that in mind as well. Just because it worked its way up, it still has to do some work to get to its newer highs and newer potential resistance levels. But we'll see how this one plays out tomorrow. As always, if you guys learned something new, subscribe. Hit the like button and let me know you watched this video. Don't forget to share it with your friends and community. I believe they're going to be very glad to come across this video and see this information. Hopefully it's helpful and informative. And click on the button of the video that is popping up if you feel encouraged to continue learning, because I talk about the overall S&P 500 in that section of those videos, and it talks about why the stock market isn't crashing just yet, and also the dates of the Federal Reserve's pumps when the market is being pumped by the Federal Reserve. And you can see the effect that the pumps have on it, right, throughout the process. So you can see why the S&P 500 continues to grow and American companies. So definitely click on it and don't miss out on the opportunity of obtaining that free information as well. Thank you guys for watching, and let's make some money.